Going back to again the fundamentals of this program, we do not limit graduates just to HR or business. It is open to any graduates from any field. What we have gone through are the latest knowledge, the latest tools, information, the latest skills that you require to be a HR professional. We have invited companies as well for the graduation day, offering 50 jobs. Later part, you'll hear the testimony how tiring was Saturday, interview day. So the interview started at 9 o'clock and finished almost at 4:30. So I believe many of you all would agree, this is the first time in your life you have had 10 interviews plus in a single day. So I keep telling you all, if you guys cannot nail a job, something is wrong somewhere.
And for me, this Associate HR Professional Certificate has a really big impact on fresh graduates, especially for those who want to explore HR more.
Okay, saya mengucapkan tahniah dan syabas kepada Malaysia HR Forum kerana melahirkan dan memberi peluang kepada mahasiswa dan juga kepada semua orang untuk menimba ilmu, termasuk kami as a parents, belajar apa itu dunia HR sebenarnya.
Dekat sini dan universiti, even though saya ni fresh graduate from HR, masa dekat belajar dia tak ada training, mungkin just belajar biasa, tapi kat sini diorang provide training, ajar satu persatu.
So what I love about this program, I learn about how the HR planning, how to go deep down into the long-term career path, and I really enjoy for this program.
I learn real world business communication, career planning, how to write resume, and also employment laws, not just Malaysia.
It has been such an insightful journey. Other than HR, I can know more what HR is all about, because HR is the heart of the company. The materials, the coach, such an insightful journey, dan saya akan implement not only in my working but in my life as well.
Dan saya tahu apa itu rekrutmen, saya tahu hala tuju saya, dan saya tahu apa yang patut saya pilih untuk growkan diri saya dalam HR.
Welcome to Training Marketplace, Malaysia HR Forum. Welcome to Training Marketplace, Malaysia HR Forum.
Your new go-to destination for professional development, upskilling, and corporate training.
At Malaysia HR Forum, we understand that finding the right training that's relevant and trusted can be time-consuming, but we are here for you.
That's why we created the Training Marketplace Malaysia HR Forum, an all-in-one platform where individuals and organizations can easily browse, book, and manage training programs in just a few clicks.
Book online or physical session anytime from anywhere. Anywhere. Literally anywhere.
Sharmila, no, this one, all okay, yeah? Good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to the National IR Competition 2025, organized by the Malaysia HR Forum. This is the very first time we are organizing this, probably the first you attended, and we are happy to have you on board today and hoping to see you becoming the champion. We are so sorry to what has happened last week because of the tool that we adopted did not function well. We had to postpone it, and we quickly found another replacement tool and quickly got this up and running. So here we are today, a day for you to try out your knowledge on employment law, industrial relations, those related items that you work on a day-to-day basis at your workplace. So I'm going to brief you on some rules and guidelines. So please listen closely, please listen attentively. The link to the quiz will be given at the end of my presentation around 3:20, 3:25, right? So they'll be given to you. But please pay attention because there's a couple of things that you got to know so that you do not struggle or you do not, get confused while the competition is ongoing. Before I begin, I would like to encourage all of you all to join the Malaysia HR Forum HR community. It's a Facebook community of over 56,000 members. Majority of them are HR practitioners in Malaysia. You can see the QR code on the screen. Please scan and please join us. Now, what do you get from joining this platform or this community? You get tons of resources, material, guidebooks, documentation. We organize events like the quiz that you're having today. We organize seminars, webinars, free conferences for HR practitioners. We discuss on the latest topic, the stamping matters. We share sample memos, policies, frameworks, and a whole range of things. So 56,000 HR practitioners are already a member. It's free. There's no cost to you. Join us and make yourself available to tons of HR documentation and resources that is available for free. Now, I would like to just run through a couple of items that you got to know so that you can attempt the quiz, in a more organized manner. So I'm going to run through a series of terms, conditions, and instructions. So please follow, please listen closely. First and foremost, we hope you are honest enough, right? There's no fun if we do not use genuine effort. This is the time to try out what we know, whether what you've been practicing is correct, what you know is right. Probably you also learn something new from the quiz, right? From this competition today. There could be items that you have never thought of. Oh, I see, right? And so it is also a learning, learning exercise today. I'm sure after this is over, you might want to, start learning up on certain things that you may not be aware of, right? Let's make this fun, right? Let's try to use our genuine effort, and let's try to win it. Now, during the competition, please do not refresh or close the quiz window, because if you were to refresh or you close the quiz window, you'll be out of the competition. And if you were to come back in again, you have to restart and you will not have enough time to complete, right? So do not refresh and do not, close your quiz window. Try to ensure that you have a stable internet connection and use the right devices. We would encourage you to use a desktop or your desktop PC or notebook for better experience. Why? Because on the phone, the screen is small, and sometimes we could make unintentional mistakes, right? So if you can, right, use desktop or notebook. If you're traveling, if you're using a phone, I think it's fine. Just be a little bit more cautious. It is probably better to avoid using mobile phone, just in case suddenly while you're excited, you're hot answering questions, suddenly there's incoming call, right? And that will disrupt your flow, and you may even click the wrong button and get yourself out of the competition. So if you can, if you have a notebook next to you, you can try to use the notebook, right? And when you take part in this competition, you also consent us, because we are going to make a public announcement of the winner, right? Just the name and the last 6 digit of your IC or passport number. Only these two. We will not be disclosing your phone number, your contact email, etc. So why do we need the name and the last 6 digit? So that we can verify the winner. Sometimes we have got there could be 2 or 3 of you all having the same name. That's why we need the last 6 digit of your either IC if you're a Malaysian, or your MyCard, or if you're a foreigner, we need your passport number, right? That's it. And now, how are the points awarded? 2 ways the points are awarded. Number 1, you have to answer accurately, and also the speed of answering. So if you have two participants, one answered correctly but took 5 seconds, and the other one answered correctly, he took 2 seconds, for example, or maybe 15. The one who answered correctly the fastest time, he gets the higher point, even though both are right answers. Some of you all may have played Kahoot before, right? So Kahoot also works on the same basis, accuracy and speed. So we're not using Kahoot today, but the tool is almost similar to Kahoot, right? So remember this, it is not just about you getting the answer correct, but the speed of you answering. It is also equally important. And the answers that is, that has, whether it's right or wrong, etc., it depends on the judges, and our decision is final, right? And so be alert and be fast, but please also be putting in the right answers. There are 60 questions, and you've got 30 minutes. So literally each question you're given roughly between 25 to 35 seconds. And each question has got 5 answers, A, B, C, D, E. You'll need to pick the right answers. So the tool is similar to Kahoot, but it's not Kahoot. And once you have chosen a particular answer, or answers if there's 2 answers, you cannot undo, right? Once you have clicked that particular answer, you cannot try to click something else. So there's no way to undo. So be extra careful, be extra cautious when you answer. So remember again, be alert, be fast, but be correct as well. So each questions are allocated, given time of 25 seconds to 35 seconds, depending on the complexity of these questions. Those easier ones, you have got 25 seconds. Those a little bit more complex, there is, it's given 35 seconds. Now, we control the question, the tool controls the question actually. So it has already been preset. So let's say if it's an easy question, 25 seconds, the timer is there, so not to worry. You can see the timer and how much your time you have left. So the questions will automatically change when the timer's up, right? So remember this, do not take too long to read and digest, etc. You want to bincang all, there's no time to bincang. So you got 25 to 35 seconds depending on the complexity. Questions will change once the allocated time is done. And some questions, right? Some questions, there could be 2 answers. So please pay attention to instructions. Majority are one answer, but there are, some questions with 2 answers. So you got to be alert when you read. So it is a very transparent competition. There's a scoreboard, right? You can see who is leading, like Kahoot, right? You will know. It could be, participant A, suddenly participant B come up, then the C guy, etc. So you will know who is leading. right? It's totally transparent. The tool decides the winner, not us. The tool decides the winner. So, how the tool decides based on the accuracy and the speed of answering. So the tool will then rank you. So those of you all, if you've used Kahoot, before or some other tools, you will know how it works, right? So we do not control who wins. You decide, the participant decide who wins. The tool will administer all this. And your display name, right? Your display name, this is very important because if you do not use this format, even if you win the competition, we will not be able to award you the prize money simply because we cannot verify that it's you. So what you will need to do, when you log into the quiz tool later, in a short while, you will need to key in your full name. So if your name is, let's say, John Doe, then you got to put in John Doe dash the last 6 digit of your passport or your IC number, right? Or if you're Siti Kamaria, then you got to put Siti Kamaria, what is the last 6 digit? Or Raj Kumar, what is the 6th last digit? So let's say if I'm participating, my name is Arul Kumar Singgaravelu, so I will put Arul Kumar Singgaravelu, then dash, the last 6 digit of my card number. It is important to do that. Why? Because we might have 2 winners of the same name, and it'll be difficult to decide who's the winner. That is why, as a unique identifier, we will need this 6 digit to be added on to the back of your name. And so, as you progress through the competition, you will be able to see who is leading the pack, right? And at the end of the competition, at 4 o'clock, we will then announce the official winners, but you will know them already. And the winners, you can claim the prize money starting tomorrow. So what is being offered today? The first prize winner, 4,000 ringgit cash prize. The second prize or second winner will be enjoying 3,000 ringgit. Third place is 2,000 ringgit cash. Fourth place is 1,005 ringgit cash. Fifth place is 1,000 ringgit cash. And the 2 consolation, which is place number 6 and 7, 750 each. And all these 7 prizes has got to be given away today. So the tool will, choose the winner based on the accuracy and the speed of you answering the question. Now remember this: if you are the second runner-up, right? If you're second place, and you did not key in the name correctly, you forgot to put in the last 6 digit. Now you will be automatically disqualified from winning the prize money. So remember this: you must put your full name and the last 6 digit of your IC or passport number, right? And so final words. So to view the leaderboard, you can click on the YouTube icon on the quick quiz page. So when you look at the quiz page, there is a YouTube icon. You can click to see, the leaderboard. Or if you do not want any distraction, you can close the YouTube, tab if you want to, right? You can do that as well. So to all the winners, once you have contacted us, we will then do the verification and give you the prize money and the certificate. Certificate are given to the winners only. So what do you need to do? If you are the winner, either the first place, second, right up to place number 7, if you win, you will need to, email Sharmila. You can see the email address, Sharmila@Malaysia HR Forum, or you can WhatsApp, the phone number provided, 010-8611-851. If you are the 7 winners, right? Once we get your email or your call, then we will need you to verify your MyCard or passport number, and then the money will be banking into your account. So that is what you have to do, right? Now, if you have any questions, you can post, you can post it there, and we will answer this, right? I'm going to repeat these, terms and conditions once more for those who have just joined in. But for the rest, if you have any questions, please do post your questions in the chat box, and we will answer. Our team here, they will answer your question. So welcome again to those of you all, if you've just signed in, welcome again on board for the National Industrial Relations Competition, or in short form, we call it National IR Competition 2025. Now, we apologize for the inconvenience, the issue that we had last week. The tool that we chose, gave up at the last hour So we had no choice but to cancel the competition last week. And our team quickly swam into, looking for a better tool, and we found something much better. And here we are today with the relaunch of the competition that was supposed to take place last week. And so it is going to be an interesting competition because you're going to test your knowledge on industrial relations, on Employment Act, on case laws, on some of the relevant employment provisions, right? Some of this could be something easy for you, but this is the time to put it to test, whether you have the, full knowledge of all this, or there are some areas that could be new to you, right? So this is also a learning journey. I'm sure some of you all who are participating today, you're still new, but you want to basically learn up. You want to know what are the things out there. There will be some questions that is being posed that you'll be saying that, wow, I never thought there's such a thing out there. Now take this as a learning journey. We hope if this is successful this year, we hope to do this again next year, probably with much more exciting prize. Now, for those who have just dialed in, do join our Facebook community. Malaysia HR Forum Facebook community has got over 56,000 members in Malaysia. Majority are HR practitioners in Malaysia. You can see the QR code, scanning the QR code and join. Now, what do you get by joining this community? Number one, it's free. There's no cost to you at all. There are tons of resources, guidelines, policies, templates, discussion, webinars, seminars, competition that we're having today. We organize free conferences, for example, HR Tech conference that took place June, this year, which is 2 months ago. We had almost about 1,700 participants. We share memos, sample policies. For example, there was a stamping, the Stamping Act, stamping requirement. We were quick to put up some guidelines, some documentation, letters. We even had a webinar attended by over 1,900 companies or HR practitioners. So these are the kind of things that we do. The only of its kind platform in Malaysia. So do join us, no cost to you, but you will get tons of benefits out of it. So let me run through some of the terms and conditions. Do pay attention because it is 60 questions in 30 minutes. It's quite intense, so you cannot make mistakes. And listen to this. Some of it are quite crucial so that you don't make any mistakes or accidentally logging yourself out. Number one, we are here to learn, so it is good to be honest. It is no fun if we copy the answer, put in ChatGPT to get the answer, etc. And I also don't think you'll have enough time, right? I don't think you'll have enough time. The questions cannot be copied because we did not type out the questions. We basically put images. So you need to download the image, upload into ChatGPT, wait for ChatGPT to give you the answer, and come back here. Your 25 minutes will be up, right? So be honest. There's no fun if you don't use genuine effort. And remember this, do not refresh or close the window, your quiz window. Because the moment if you refresh the window or you close the quiz window, you'll be automatically out. And you can come back in as well, yes, but the quiz is already gone and you won't have enough time to answer the questions. So be extra careful, when you fiddle with your phone especially. I'm not so worried about laptop, but the phone. For best, so ensure a stable internet connection and use the right device. For best experience, we recommend using a desktop. So if you have enough time, if you still have time now to switch on your notebook or you have a desktop next to you, it is good to use that. Why? Because when you use mobile phone, there could be suddenly an incoming call, and this may cause interruptions, which you want to avoid. So if possible, use your desktop or PC. But if it's unavoidable, you could be traveling, you could be out of office, that's fine. But just be extra careful so that you don't get yourself, logged out. And by you taking part in this competition, you have given us a consent, or you automatically consent us to announce your name as winners. We'll be publishing this in the HR forum. We'll be sending out email to all our companies, member companies out there. But we'll only disclose your name and your last six digit, not where you work, not your passport number in full, not your contact details, etc. Right? Why do we need your name and your last 6 digit? We can verify based on your name and your last 6 digits. So that is a unified, or shall I say, a unique identifier. So whatever data that you have given us when you signed up, you gave us your email address, your phone number, contact details, etc. All those will not be shared. What we will make public, it's only your name and the last 6 digit of your IC or passport number. Now remember this. How are the points awarded? Two. One is accuracy, whether your answer is right or wrong. So accuracy and the speed of answering. If you answer the correct question, but it took 20 seconds, but there's another participant who answered the same answer and he did it in 10, he will get higher point compared to you, right? Similar to Kahoot. I'm sure many of you all would have used Kahoot, right? So whoever wins are those who are giving the right answers and answering the question faster than others. And the judge's decision on the choice answers is final. It's already keyed into the tool. We cannot go and change it, etc. You might disagree with some of the answers, but hey, this is a competition. Let's have fun. So remember, be alert and be fast, but ensure your answers are correct as well. So the format of the competition is this: 60 questions in 30 minutes, right? Not easy. That means, on average, each question you're given 30 seconds. So you got to be quick, pay attention. Don't answer any calls, WhatsApp, etc. So pay full attention. Each question, there are 5 multiple choice answers, A, B, C, D, E. Sometimes the answers could be a bit tricky. As usual, the examiner, right, will set tricky answers so that you don't get it right. So you got to pay attention, read closely, and be focused. So the tool is similar to Kahoot, but we're not using Kahoot, but you'll enjoy it. And remember this: once an answer has been chosen, you cannot undo. So you got to be very careful if you're using a phone. When you click a particular answer, when you choose a particular answer, that's it. You cannot undo it. So be careful, or be extra careful when you answer. Each questions are given between 25 to 35 seconds, depending on their complexity. Those straightforward questions are given 25 seconds. Those complex ones are given extra 10 seconds. So that's it, 25, 35 seconds. And the questions will automatically change once the allocated time is up, right? So let's say, for example, it's quite a straightforward question. 25 seconds, it's up, right? The next question will pop up on the screen. And there's a timer, so not to worry. You will know how much time you have left for each question. So try to read it, try to answer it fast, within 25 to 35 seconds, depending on the time allocated for each of those questions. And some questions, not that many, but some questions, there will be 2 answers that need to be provided. So pay attention to the instruction, right? If the instruction says that, what are the 2, regulations, right? So you got to choose 2, right? If it doesn't say 2, then it's only 1. So remember this: be alert, be fast, but be correct as well. And the whole entire competition is going to be transparent, so you can see who's leading. Just like Kahoot, you can see who's leading. Every time you answer a question, the system will say, okay, who's first, who's second, who's third, the points, right? Same. So it is totally transparent, or 100% transparent. So we as organizer, we are leaving it to the tool to decide the winners based on accuracy and speed, right? We have already keyed in the questions, key in the answers, which is right and wrong. Now, based on what you answer, the tool will allocate points based on accuracy and speed. So the tool decides the winner, not us. And you will know as you progress throughout the the competition, you will know who's leading, right? So it's totally transparent. Even if I like one of you all, I cannot choose you as a winner. The tool decides who's the winner. And this is very, very, very important that you got to take note of. The display name, right, in the quiz tool. When you put in your name into the quiz tool, you got to put in your actual name and the last 6 digits of your IC number. So for example, if your name is John Doe, and assuming you're a foreigner, the last 6 digits of your passport number is 097654. So in the quiz tool, when you put up your name, John Doe -097657, right? Or let's say if your name is Raj Kumar 111217, right? So if you do not put your the 6 digit of your passport number or your IC number, we will not be able to pick you as a winner, even though you are number 1. Why? Because there could be 2 persons of the same name. So we will not want to get into the issue of deciding who is the real Raj Kumar. So it is very important to put your full name and your last 6 digit of IC or passport number. So if your name is Siti Kamaria, so Siti Kamaria -038627, for example. So my name is Arul Kumar Singgaravelu. So in the quiz display name, I have to put Arul Kumar Singgaravelu and the last 6 digit of my IC number if I'm a Malaysian, or a passport number if you're a foreigner. right? So remember this, if your name is not in this format, and even if you win this competition, you will not be chosen as a winner, right? We will go to the next person. There are 7 prizes to be given away, and we want to give all the 7 out. So let's say if one of you all happen to be the 3rd winner, but you did not follow this format, then the person number 8 will be the winner for prize number 7, right? So remember this, it is very important to put in your full name as what you see. Now, in case if you have keyed incorrectly, quickly go back, you can change it, right? But do it before the timer starts. And winners, you'll be able to see who's leading. There's a scoreboard. You can see who's leading. Official winners will make one more announcement after the time's up. And anyway, you will know who are the winners. So winners, you can claim the prize money starting tomorrow, right? Today is a little bit too late for us to bank in, etc. Starting tomorrow. So winners, once you have contacted us, we will brief you individually on how to collect your prize money. So what we are giving out today, first prize winner, 4,000 ringgit cash, right? You can go for your second honeymoon if you are married, right? Second prize winner, 3,000 ringgit. Third prize, 2,000 ringgit. Fourth prize, 1,500. Fifth placement, 1,000 ringgit. And the 2 consolation, 750 ringgit each, right? So all 7 prizes has got to be given away. Final words, to view the leaderboard, you can click on the YouTube icon on the quiz page, right? If you feel that is a little bit distracting, annoying, etc., you can close it off if you want to, or you can keep it open. Or if you've got 2 devices, well, that makes it easier. Or if you have a notebook, even better. So to all the winners, once you have contacted us, we will then do the verification and then, bank in the prize money. So if you are the winner, you got to email Sharmila. You can see Sharmila's email address, sharmila@malaysiahrforum.com, or you can WhatsApp this number if you're the winner. Then we will ask you for your identification, your MyCard or passport for verification purposes. And once it's verified, money will be banking to your account, right? Tax borne by you. Okay, so that's all for now. And it is exactly 3:30. So, we just run this timer 5 minutes so that you can get your things all ready. And once this timer is up, what is going to happen? We will then show up the quiz, the quiz link. Then you click the quiz link, key in your name, right? Remember your full name, dash the last 6 digit of your IC number, right? Try to use the dash. If you use a bracket, that's fine as well, but use a dash. So what is important? Your full name and the last 6 digit of your passport or your MyCard has got to be there. So remember this. So the quiz code will show up after this. Once it shows up, log in, and you'll be given another 2 minutes, 10 minutes. Okay, 45 seconds. 3:45. Okay, right. So you'll be given some time, and then we will go live. Okay. So remember this. The QR code for the quiz will show up right after this time's up. Then we'll be in the system. You can key in, and then the timer for the quiz will start. So remember, tell your boss don't disturb you for the next 30 minutes, or you tell him, if you disturb me, I'm going to resign tomorrow. Okay. So all the best to you guys and ladies as well. Your timer starts now. So for now, relax, get all your phones ready, put it in silent mode, etc. Close your door, lock your door, and be ready for the quiz window to show up. 2, 3. Okay, now you can see the QR code, the link to the QR, the quiz. So scan, right? I'm going to scan as well. So do it together with you. And as the window open up, what you have to do, right? So accept the privacy policy, agree. You can choose to agree or disagree and click next. Are you over 16? Yes. And then in your name, right? Please put your full name and the last 6 digits of your MyCard or passport number. Now, for those of you all, if your name is very long, you can put in probably your first 2 words of your name. But what is important is we must be able to identify you, so that if there's another person with the same name, the last 6 digits should be the differentiator, right? For those of you if you have super long name, then at least the first 2 or 3 words of your name, so we know that it doesn't coincide with someone else. And with the last 6 digits, we will know that it is you. So I'm going to key in as well. My name is Arul Kumar Singgaravelu. Okay, and my last 6 digit is this, 5021. Okay, once you have keyed in, then you click join. Right, once you have keyed in, once you have entered your name, key in and join, and then there will be another timer, right? Right now it shows 8 minutes, etc. There'll be another timer where once everyone is ready, then we will start the quiz, right? Once you are in, you will see another timer, right? So not to worry, the quiz hasn't started yet. Once you go in, you will see another timer. So the platform that we are using today is called My Quiz, right? And you will see it's a bit of a bluish color, right? If you find that the YouTube link it's a little bit disturbing, you can also close it if you want to. Like me, I've closed it. Right? So please take your time, no rush. We will start once we find that almost all of you are ready. So don't worry about the 7 minutes timer that you see. Get yourself comfortable. Put in your name, etc., and do it. In case you have entered your name wrongly or the digit is wrong, go back, re-enter the platform again, re-enter the quiz platform. So not to worry, right? So we will wait for you. We'll give you a little bit of time for you to get adjusted, get everything ready, and so on, and go. If you want to put, if you're going to have EA guidebook and IR guidebook, etc., it's up to you. It can be an open test as well. But I'm sure all your books all next to you. Take your time, don't rush. Update your name and the last 6 digit of your MyCard or your passport number, and wait for us to start the quiz. So remember again, the points are given by the tool based on accuracy and speed of you answering the question. So both is important, accuracy of your answer as well as the speed of you answering the question. And some questions, there could be 2 answers. We'll probably wait for another few more minutes. So once everyone's settled down, ready, right? So anyone, if you have any issues, please text, in the chat box, any issues that you face. Our team here, we will try our level best to help you to, resolve what you are facing. So if you are facing any issues right now, just text in the chat box and we will reply you. So right now we have got 357 participants. Our target was 500, so there were almost 500 of you. So numbers are building up. So you are now competing against 361, participants. So we will start the quiz at 3:45 sharp, which is another 5 minutes. Now, for those of you all, if you're unable to get onto the quiz platform, I suggest maybe you refresh your window and scan the QR code once more, right? Refresh the window and scan the QR code once more. What you can see on the screen right now, the QR code, right? Refresh your window, clean it up, and sign in again once more to the quiz window that you see on the screen right now. So this platform can take up to 1,000 members, so should not be an issue to there were almost about 580 of you all listening in just now. We only have 385 participants who have logged in to the quiz platform. So the tool can handle. Okay, we have now 425. Right, so yeah, you still have a bit of time, not to rush. So if you are unable to scan and join, close your windows, do it once more. Okay, try to resolve this in the next 2 minutes or so. Okay, I hope you all are almost ready. Start. So for those of you all, if you are having trouble to log in through your notebook, perhaps try through your mobile phone. Mobile is definitely easy to get in. So if you're having trouble with your desktop, try mobile, right? Right, we're going to almost start. So we hope most of you will join in. I think there's another 50 plus 60 that is yet to join. Seconds, 9. Okay, don't worry about the timer. We will start in a very short while so that the rest will be able to join. So maybe another 1 or 2 more minutes, then we will start. So those of you all, if you have not joined in, if you're having trouble logging in through your PC, try with your mobile. Or if you're having issues with your mobile, try your PC. Sometimes you may not be able to log in. Either could be your internet connection, or maybe your company's firewall prevents you from joining certain sites. Right? That could be also an issue. So if you're having trouble with your office network, probably try your mobile network. Right? So maybe another 2 minutes, then we go live with the quiz. Right? So I hope you all are ready. Mute me. One minute. Okay. Okay, so we are going to start in exactly 1 minute from now. No timer, but 1 minute from now. So just watch your screen. Say your quick prayers if you want to. And we will start in a very short while, in less than 50 seconds. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So I'll do a countdown of 20 seconds. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, congratulations. And we are now done with the quiz. And I hope you have had, exciting time answering these questions. And I'm sure many of the many of the questions that you have answered, could be a surprise to you. Maybe you have not heard about it before. So it's good to go and study about it now. I have to apologize. There's 2 questions that we may have marked the wrong answer. So that is our mistake. But nevertheless, we will stay with the results given by the tool. So if you look at the tool, the 7 winners, right? The 7 winners are, So the 7 winners are, so I'm going to announce the, I'm going to announce the winners, right? I'm going to announce the winners. The first place goes to Miss Tan Yong Chi, right? That's first place. Okay, my colleagues are clapping hands here. The second place goes to Hannah Ong. The third place goes to Cassandra. I'm not going to read the full name, but later part we'll verify. The 4th place goes to Chew Pak Yong. The 5th place, unfortunately, Chan Yen has won, but because she did not put, or she or he did not put the last 6 digit of their IC or MyCard number, we have to disqualify winner number 5. Therefore, the winner number 5 will be whoever is in number 6, which is Nurafika. I'm not able to see in my screen the full name, but Nurafika, who's currently in place number 6, is the winner number 5. And for, right? So Palai, right? It's 5 plus 2, right? Yeah, okay. So the 5th placement goes to Nurafika, and the 2 consolation prizes goes to Nur Hirdatul and Wong Won Lee, right? So the first 8 minus the 5, minus the person number 5, is the, these are the 7 winners for the competition today. So I repeat again, the first place goes to Tan Yong Chi. Congratulations to you, Tan. Second place goes to Hannah Ong. Congratulations, Hannah. Third place goes to Cassandra. Congratulations to you, Cassandra. 4th place goes to Chew Pak Yong. Congratulations, Chew. The 5th place goes to Nurafika. Congratulations, Nurafika. And the 2 consolation prize goes to Nur Hidatul as well as Hong Won Lee. Congratulations, both of you. So now, to all the winners, what you will need to do, you will need to contact Sharmila. You can see the contact number and the email address in the comment box. You need to contact them, provide them your mobile number and your email address so that they can be in touch with you tomorrow to verify your IC or your passport and work with you on the instructions for us to bank in the money into your account. So once again, congratulations to all the 7 winners, and we hope you had fun. Now, for those of you all who have tried level best, if you did not win, do not worry about it. But I hope you have had some fun time, and this is also a way to recap our knowledge on employment law, some of the case laws, some of the regulations. Well, I'm quite sure many of you all would have probably seen for the first time rest day for shift employees. It is not 24 hours. Employment Act says it's 30 hours. So these are some of the new items that you may have learned today. So it is good to go back and revise this. We will share the question and answers later in the forum. So you want to get a set of the answers for all the 60 questions, get it from the forum. Give us a day or two to put it up there. If you find that something is not compliant, for example, if you are now on your company has rotational shift, non-stop continuous shift, and your break, the day, the total break day, the break hours for rest day, right? The rest day hours, it is only 24. Then you are wrong, right? That means we are not compliant. So take learnings from today, and if there's any non-compliances at your company, get it rectified so that we are not we are we are complying to the law, right? So thanks a lot once again, and we will announce all these winners in our Facebook community. You know them. The app has already told us who are the winners. So please contact Sharmila. Email address and the mobile number is given in the comment box. And Sharmila will be in touch with you tomorrow to walk through the process for us to bank in the money to your account. So I hope you have had, some exciting time, the last half an hour or so answering these questions. Apology for that too, that we have marked the wrong answers. Nothing is wrong there except that instead of A, we marked B in the tool when we are uploading these questions. So we truly apologize for that. But otherwise, we hope that you have had fun. And we hope to do this again next year, probably with a little bit more money and maybe more number of winners. But for now, thank you so much and have a good day ahead. Please go back to your job. You still have another 1 hour plus or half an hour plus before your work hour finishes for today. So thanks a lot and see you the next time.